Hello, people of Earth. It's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. Today we have two exciting episodes of GWA Trebuchet headed your way, but first I'd like to say hello to everybody in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter who, what, where, when, why, or how you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, we're happy to have you with us, and we hope that it finds you well. Okay, got a lot of action headed your way this afternoon, so let's go ahead and get on into the first of two shows we're bringing you. Let's hop on into the old GWA wormhole, see where it spits us out this week. For another, I don't want to say 2 hours, because it's technically like a 3-hour stream, but in kayfabe, in the kayfabe universe of the GWA, I would imagine that a 7-match card is going to be like a 2, if not 2.5 hour show on cable. So let's say it's let's go with 2. These are technically TV matches, though some of them are quite elaborate. So we're going to have quite the title defense in our second week. A rare title shot-free trebuchet opens up in week 1, but then 2 title matches in our second of 2 shows as the GWA Trebuchet Arena has spit us out here in beautiful, luxurious, fantastical Oberhausen, Germany. I have a couple of WCW house shows from that location on a hard drive somewhere. Perfectly legally obtained, of course. Alright, starting us off. Let me turn off entrances. Ba-boom. There we go. Starting us off, Darkside hit a bit of a snag on his run up the card, as he's been tagging with the Kings of Bel Air. He is currently slated for a rematch with the man that just defeated him just last Trebuchet, or maybe the week before. Recently on Trebuchet, either way, the Fresh Prince. In his corner this week, Uncle Phil. Last time these two faced off, Jeffrey was in Fresh Prince's corner, and it absolutely distracted Darkside, leading to his defeat. You can see how he does with Uncle Phil in the corner of Fresh Prince. Darkside trying to get back on his path toward title contention. Fresh Prince trying to explain how much of a set of overalls he's currently wearing. Also trying to get on track to perhaps some singles gold of his own. As we got some real bubbly jazz in the background, that's kind of fun. I was having some issues where I was solving some sound problems during the pre-show, because I had the audacity to unplug a cord and plug it back in the other day. The other day, I say, like, that's literally true. It's not even recent. Back to hot now. That's the only thing I could think of that changed. Windows didn't even update. Anyway, got it sorted. Okay, I can kind of see how he's almost wearing a full set of overalls. If you use your imagination. I don't know why they wouldn't have just gone with a nice fancy shirt and just pretend he was wearing the jeans. But I get it. Probably an outfit from the show. Oh! What extension on that double leg drop. Top rope boom drop. The Fresh Prince there. Darkside looking to take over. Ooh, double trapezius claw. Fresh Prince in a lot of trouble in the early going here. Forced down to his knees, if not unconscious. Look at that! Just laying to waste. Now Darkside gonna help him back up, knees first. Oh, nice counter. What a dragon screw by the Fresh Prince. No fan favorite in this one. Battle of the baddies. Whether you agree with their personalities and tactics or not, a lot of pride on the line. Gotta respect these athletes giving it their all each and every week inside the ring here as you stroll down the gnarly wrestling aisle. We could be happier to have you. The only wrestling promotion with 3 silent letters in its acronym. Darkside is getting a 2 count there. An early pin attempt. Right back on the attack, however. Just hammering away. It's the almighty Darkside. Oh! Once again shoved away. Oh! Vicious knee to the side of the jaw. Darkside, not a flashy competitor by any means, but such malice and power behind each and every action he takes. Fresh Prince got him on the rocks at the moment. Trying to position him just so the long legs of Darkside. It's hard to get him away from the ropes. Especially pulling that amount of mass. Traditional boom drop. Into a pin attempt. 1, 2. Thought he'd driven all the air out of the lungs of Darkseid with those 2 legs across the torso. Not the case. Just a 2 count for the Fresh Prince. Going right back to work. The smell you later. 1, 2. Oh, Darkseid out at 2 of that as well. Fresh Prince pouring it on, looking to make it 2 in a row against Darkseid. Drops the elbow off the top rope to the small of the back. Darkseid slowly. Ooh, getting frustrated now, you can tell. He's choking Will Smith across the ropes there. Oh, into the big whoopsie. Down across the breastplate of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, who kicks out at 2. Cannot fault his resistance. And his resilience. Oh, hang on. There's that pinpoint elbow drop we talked about earlier. He doesn't have fancy offense to his Darkseid, but oh my God. It is effective as Darkseid gets back to his winning ways with a quick victory against Fresh Prince. A valiant effort from the Fresh Prince, including that smell you later that was kicked out of him. And then the big whoopsie, elbow drop. Oh, there's another angle of that whoopsie. How he kicked out of that, I will never know. That was soon dispelled disaster for the Fresh Prince as Darkseid back to his winning ways.
Here is your winner, Derek Snyder.
Derek Snyder. As he's so lovingly referred to as. Oh, he's so angry. He seems so angry. Why is he kind of angry? Why are you angry? Rar, 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 says Darkseid. Okay, this is a little too sleepy. There we go. Less sleepy. Okay, so the never-ending feud between Gandalf and Thanos also continues. Last Trebuchet, or at least during last week's streams, Gandalf and Red Sonja teamed up to face Thanos and Elvira in mixed tag team action. Now it is a singles contest between Red Sonja and Elvira, with Gandalf and Thanos in their corners respectively. I don't know if Thanos will be satisfied with a victory, a sort of, vicarious victory, if Elvira happens to beat Red Sonja, but he's scraping the bottom of the barrel for any joy in his feud with Gandalf, who continues to thoroughly own Thanos in each and every one of their encounters. Let's see if who can best corner man their charge to victory here. Not that they have an immediate impact on the outcome, obviously, but who will have more to cheer about, I suppose. They can at least crow about the victory of their charge here. As we get set to go to the ring. Please tell me I turned entrances off. I certainly meant to. Shucks. I don't think I did. Oh, good. It happened without me. Oh, with the immediate lung blower out of Elvira. Gandalf can't believe it already. Oh! Sonja getting the knees up. Senton atomical attempt off the top. Oh, dear. Damn. Just in figure 4 variation of Red Sonja here. Trapping the knees. And Elvira, mistress of the dark. And now looking to snap her arm as well. A lot of limb work in the offense of Red Sonja. Going to disable her opponents, as well as incapacitating them for a victory. Off the rope she comes with a couple of leg drops. Misses that second one. Higher margin for error on that second leg drop as she just spin around and kind of hit it on the offhand, sort of the off leg side, let's say. Or off foot side if it's offhand. The off foot side. A kneeling complete shot. A kneeling downward spiral, let's say. And some old-timey piano bar music is playing in the background. What I do, folks, is I put on Pretzel Rocks the play whatever. And what I have cleared is instrumental stuff that will get cleared on YouTube. So, who knows what could happen. Oh! The Sonya Sploder. The red Sploder. Two of them. Oh no. Try to ripcord that one. Elvira able to float free. Maybe going for the manhandle slam in time. Oh, Elvira taking over. Got her up. Looking for the Gory special. Think it's submission? Yeah, I gotta try to twist the neck out of joint. Pop the head off its axis. Oh, Sonya able to fight free almost immediately. Into the arm whip. Nicely done. Drags her across the ring. Sonya able to evade, hit that clothesline. Blocks a punch. Right back on the offense is Red Sonya, just slapping the taste out of the mouth of Elvira. Sends her up and over the ropes to the floor. There you see Thanos watching on. Sonya content, for the moment at least, to wait for her opponent, but no. Takes the fight to the floor as the ref reaches a 2 count. Oh, sorry, the count reset at 1 when Sonya left the ring. Pardon me. Brave of the gentleman in the crowd to braid his bald spot. Oh! Sonya moving out of the way of that headbutt attempt. Snap suplex to Elvira. Thanos unable to get physically involved in this one. Shouting encouragement as much as he can. To Elvira on the floor. Ref up to 6. Ref up to 6 now. Oh, with all Red Sonya on the floor. As the count now reaches 7. They only have till 10. Referee encouraging them to get back into the ring. Oh. Sonya's back in. She might win this thing by count out. Nope. Right back outside to refresh the count and continue the onslaught. Is Red Sonya wailing away. And Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Oof. Bounces her off the apron once again. Off that video wall. Oh, exploder suplex on the floor. You hear the splat of Elvira's body hitting the ground here. There, you can see in the fan area, that is just concrete with a very thin athletic mat on top. More to wick sweat away and to be an easy cleanup than anything else. 8, 9. Elvira's going to take the count-out loss here. Cannot make it back to the ring. Red Sonya winner by countout. Thanos can't buy a virtual win against Gandalf and friends, continuing his victoryless streak against the Grey Wizard, as he can do nothing but stand idly by as Elvira counted out. Look at him just staring Red Sonya down. He knows that Elvira's not making it back in time. He already knows. And there it is, the 10 count. I think that's Thanos yelling at Reed Sonya. That's not bad. Thanos yelling at somebody in the crowd now. As Red Sonya celebrates her victory, Thanos can't believe it. Elvira humiliated by count out. Thanos humiliated on the losing end against Gandalf once again. See how that develops as we head toward Cold Snap. Speaking of, we are jockeying for position in the multimedia division. Look at the eyes of John Rambo in this one. Similarly, his normal tag team partner in the Soldiers of Fortune T800 got a shot at the multimedia title recently. Climbing the ranks would be John Rambo if he's able to survive this fatal 4-way match. In his way is John Wick, the Mask, and Fat Bastard. What a menagerie of fools this is. This fatal 4-way. First pinfall or submission takes it. No count out, no disqualification. Rumor has it that the Mask has been in the ear of John Wick trying to explain how John Rambo killed his wife and Fat Bastard killed his dog. Oh, sorry, John Rambo stole his car and Fat Bastard killed his dog. His wife did die of, I don't want to say natural causes. 'Twas a disease. if you consider disease natural. Would that not? I don't know why that doesn't count as natural causes. Diseases are a thing of the earth, I would assume. Alright, let's get down to the ring. This gentle music plays in the background of this incredibly violent Fatal 4-Way. I almost teamed up the Mask and Fat Bastard as a makeshift tag team just because I had an inkling that their jacket and pants matched. Like they're sharing a suit. Ooh. John Wick trying to climb the ranks, make something of his GWA career. Somewhat disappointing. Mind you, he gets called away for other business quite often, so he isn't available for these, what I guess would be sparring sessions in his world, as they are all non-lethal encounters. As he's just hammering away on the chest of Fat Bastard here. Meanwhile, in the background, the Mask going to work on John Rambo. Technically joining the singles ranks in this Fatal 4-Way. As we said, his tag team partner, T800, in recent weeks, found himself in competition for the Multiversal Championship. Rambo looking to do the same, eventually earning himself a title shot. First step in that path is getting a win here. Got to defeat one of the other three opponents, and it's not looking so good for Rambo at the moment. As he's trapped in a chin lock by the Mask. Fat Bastard unable to break that up as the ref is positioned in the way. You don't want to hit the ref. There's then no count, no pinfall system which is going to be recorded. Or perhaps Fat Bastard was worried about getting counted out. Or disqualified for that, excuse me. Not a consideration in a Fatal 4-Way as John Wick right back to work on the chest. A Fat Bastard trying to steal the man's air from his very lungs. Reduce his capacity to breathe throughout this match. Quite the wise strategy against a larger competitor, the likes of a Fat Bastard, to take his wind away. What a float over to the spine buster by the Mask and Fat Bastard, the aforementioned Fat Bastard making the save. FP sent in the corner now. Again, I don't know why these guys aren't friends. They're sharing a suit. That could be their manager. Sharing a suit. Oh! Rambo pulled by the throat into the top rope there by John Wick. Interesting technique I've not quite seen before. Can't recall it at any rate. Don't know what moveset he happens to have, as all four competitors are going to have a WWE Superstar counterpart. Could be a legend, could be an NXT talent, could be a current modern-day superstar. Who knows? Most of them I figured out, just by repetition of them being on the shows and whatnot. Some of these are still an anomaly, an enigma, a riddle wrapped in a puzzle, dipped in mystery. I feel like Fat Bastard's learned to follow that code. Oh, big spear out of Rambo! Trying to turn the tables against John Wick. That's a quick way to do it. Oh, he kicks away at the face with the hired gun. Hang on, roll through another roll up. Mask doesn't hold on, however, because he couldn't quite keep Fat Bastard in that position, so he instead pushed him away, getting him set up for the big implant DDT by the Mask, floating into the cover. 1, 2, 3. He got him. John Wick and Rambo preoccupied with one another. The Mask picking up a big win. Just earned himself an opportunity he didn't even know he was fighting for. Alright. That's an easy swap right there. Alright, more on that next week on
Here is your winner, the Masked Man!
I mean, close enough. He's technically a masked man. Big smile on his face as always. Huge win for the Mask. Rolling on here on Trebuchet, one-on-one activity in the women's division. The Bride taking on Laura Croft, who already looks like she's been in a bit of a scrap. Perhaps training too hard for these fights is Laura Croft if she's going to show up to competition a little worse for wear. Bride looking to take advantage. Obviously, sword's not legal. Those dual katanas will have to be left at ringside. But this should be a spirited contest, to say the least. We are in the midst of a tournament to crown a #1 contender to our World Women's Championship, but that does not mean that eyes are not always upon the women's division. And the athletes therein looking for that next breakout star, that next challenger. Even a win in singles ranks amongst the women's division, technically, makes you more favorable to earn yourself a tag team shot as well. We have an unfortunate shortage. We have less than 8 full-time tag teams in the women's division. We have a pretty good chance of being able to put a makeshift team together, as Ariana Grande and Medea have tried throughout their GWA career. More on their teaming or not teaming later on tonight. I believe our semi-main event. Laura Croft getting real aggressive in the early going here. Change of attitude for Laura Croft midway through this GWA season. It's earned her a few wins, but she hasn't really rolled it into anything substantial yet. Likewise, the Bride just hitting her feet underneath her on her singles endeavors as well. As we said, tag team opportunities few and far between at times. So it is well within the purview of these ladies to try to climb the singles ranks as well. That's what we're seeing today. As the Bride, knee to the lower back from Laura Croft there. A lot of striking in the offense of the Tomb Raider. Gonna outwork the Bride. We're going for that 1, 2, 3. She's got that some variation of a side slam, if I do recall. Oh! Slides under and kicks the leg out, causing a face plant for the Bride. Once again, the action spilled out to the floor here. Oh, Kawada kicks by the Bride to the face of Laura Croft, who kicks her away. Strike for strike, these two athletes are going. Hang on. Oh, big spine buster. Bride got caught. Both completely ignoring the ref's count here. We just had a match end by countout. Let's not have one end by double countout as well. Smartly, wisely, the Bride returning to the ring. Fans love it. We're getting a proper fight here. Oh! That was more of a complete shot than a downward spiral, I would say. Depends on the position of your arm across the chest. Into the moonsault. Hooks the leg deep. Bride looking for the win. Ooh, 2.5. Says the referee. Laura Croft still alive technically. Just trying to cover up at the moment. That's the hyper-aggressive Bride. Oh, dear. Hang on. Oh, feast your eyes, Laura Croft. Into the cover goes the Bride. Deep hook in the leg, and that will do it. Surprising boos for the Bride, who's listed as a pure babyface in our records. Very interesting. I didn't hit any buttons. Why are you skipping? Yes. Wow. The highlights, as always. Just impeccable. Boom! Survived that moonsault. Did not survive that feast your eyes. Team Brad? Or T-Brad? Instead of the Bride. Oh, potential for a rivalry. A 2-star match. She kind of squashed her. Kind of squished her. Ah, that's not true. She got some offense in to begin with. And she just turned it around on her. All right. Man, we are trucking along. I don't want to jinx it, but we are trucking along so far. Coming up, we have GWA Trios action. I mean, I can't jinx it because this will have a 15-minute time limit. As the entirety of the ladies' men, Micah Myers, Leatherface, and Jason Voorhees. Jason Voorhees and Micah Myers, your current GWA Tag Team Champions, continuing their feud with PBS, the Public Beatdown Squad of Bill Nye and Mr. Rogers, enlisting the aid of their old friend Mahatma Gandhi for some GWA Trios activity. I feel like the spicy jazz piano is appropriate for this one. Let's get down to the ring. As we said, a 15-minute time limit on these trios matches. Hot and heavy action usually headed your way. These things will end in a time limit draw more often than not, but that does not mean that they do not come to fight. As the ladies' men continuing their feud with PBS, having to drag in their old pal Mahatma Gandhi for trios action here. PBS looking to regain the tag team championships. Before Cold Snap, because at Cold Snap there is a guaranteed title shot waiting for the Hellfire Fight Club of Steve Harrington and Eddie Munson, as they were part of the trio that won the Trios Tournament of Terror along with partner Hopper, who already cashed in his opportunity to become multimedia champion, brief though the reign was. Mind you, that's the most volatile championship of all of professional wrestling. Almost as volatile, well, second most, almost as volatile as the DDT Iron Heavy Metalweight Championship. This one at least has to be defended in proper matches. And it looks like Bill Nye is starting things off for his squad, and Jason Voorhees for the ladies' men. As we said, currently one half of your reigning tag team champions, along with partner Michael Myers, you see on the apron, and their third, Leatherface. Nye tagging into his regular tag team partner, Mr. Rogers, in the Public Beatdown squad. What's going on, Rasco? Nice to see you. We're having a good day. Excellent sticker usage as per always. Look at it go. Slash, slash, slash. Get him, get him, get him. Obviously, a machete would be illegal in normal matches. Also not an option, unfortunately. I could give him a shovel or a hockey stick, I suppose. Shovel might not be bad. I mean, Leatherface can come out with his chainsaw for a singles entrance because it's got Chainsaw Charlie's entrance. But he can't keep it, unfortunately. Yeah! Leatherman! The Saw is family. All three members of the ladies' men looking to get their licks in on Mr. Rogers, but he's turning the tables here on Michael Myers. Why is he so tiny? He's not so beefy as the other guys out. He's got a big head. That looks like a dude from Parks and Rec. That does. Is it Adam something? I can't remember the actor's name. You know, Ben from Parks and Rec. That looks like him dressed up as Michael Myers. Yeah, I got all three of the ladies' men. That's fun. Oh, big hooked lariat there. And then a fist drop to the face of Michael Myers. As Rogers gets some time and space to tag in Mahatma Gandhi for the first time in this matchup. Coming to the aid of his friends in the Public Beatdown squad. What grace. Hang on. Quickly up to the top for a crossbody. Hooks the leg. Trying to surprise Myers here. Just a 1 count. Gandhi introduces himself into the matchup in spectacular fashion, as you would assume. A long ways from his days of non-violence here in the GWA. You have to be violent to survive in this environment. Oh gosh! As he was just spiked on the top of his head with that DDT. Oh. He's getting dribbled off the canvas like a basketball by Michael Myers. Pendulum can swing like crazy. What a blue thunder by Gandhi. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, 2 1/3, I'd say. Michael Myers getting out of that one. Beautiful blue thunder bomb. Fantastic rotation on that. Huge move from Gandhi. Gonna try to capitalize, get one of his friends tagged in. Myers is fighting free. Oh! Fakes the Irish whip. Turns into a leg trip. Into another DDT. Oh, both members of PBS desperate for a tag in. In comes Rogers. Myers was going to tag, but turned around when he saw Mr. Rogers getting tagged in. Pittsburgh native going to work on Michael Myers, desperate for a tag of his own. Standing drop kick. Made sure to change his shoes first. Into the cover. Leatherface there to make the save. These two no strangers to one another. The primary focus of the feud has been between Leatherface and Michael Myers in the public beatdown squad. Jason Voorhees just gaining to get involved recently when he had the opportunity to win the tag titles with Myers. And win the titles they did. Embroiled in this feud. Oh! I thought he was going for a diving headbutt perhaps to the nether regions of Michael Myers, but kind of a crash landing for Gandhi. Undaunted. Beautiful standing moonsault. Pointing the naked foot and that sandal right in the spine of Michael Myers. A lot of activity on the outside of the ring as well. As you can see, Leatherface getting involved with the other members of PBS. Ooh, cameraman. Easy does it, easy does it. On the auto zoom. The ref's up to 6. Gandhi's going to refresh the count here. Oh no, he's going to take his time waiting in the corner. Going to allow Myers to return to the ring. At a count of 7. Oh, and he spikes him with a DDT of his own. Gandhi going up. I think he's going to wait for Myers to stand. No, calling for the crowd here. Myers just staying put. Now he begins to crawl. Gandhi calling for Myers to rise to his feet. Into the Hurricane Rana. Hooks both legs. 2, and Jason Voorhees with the shotgun drop kick to the face. Breaks up the pin. What a flurry from Gandhi. Up and over goes Myers once again. Less than 9.5 minutes remaining in this 15-minute trios matchup. Oh, a haluva kick from Gandhi ducked. All right, that's easy to figure out who Gandhi is then. With that blue thunder bomb and the haluva kick. Into the corner. Quick tag into Leatherface. We see some tag team action here against Gandhi. Oh, double back body drop. To Mahatma Gandhi. In comes Leatherface, just tenderizing his skull as the clock continues to wind down. Back and rib breaker by Leatherface. 2 in a row. Pulls Gandhi right back to his feet so he can do it again. Oh, sorry, world's strongest slam. Excuse me, world's most dangerous slam as it is now known. Real Hobbs has adopted it. Leatherface grinding Gandhi into the canvas, looking for a win here. Bill Nye with the save at 2. Leatherface paying him no mind. Oh, never mind. Every time I try to comment on what they're doing, they change what they're doing. I love it. Oh, just trying to twist the mask on the face of Leatherface there. Blur his vision, at least momentarily. Give Gandhi any advantage he can get. Nice DDT. Gandhi striding with purpose over to his corner. In comes Bill Nye, the science guy, the technician of the group. I say that, I'm just kidding. It's Jake the Snake Roberts. Though he does have a nice hammerlock submission in here that Leatherface immediately breaks out of. Oh dear, choke bomb coming Bill Nye's way. Pulled right back to his feet. No rest for the weary, says Leatherface. Looking for a doctor bomb. Nye slips out of it. What are we doing? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Drop throat first across the top rope. Less than 7 minutes remaining in this trios matchup. What a counter there from Nye, looking to the crowd, but unfortunately behind his back, Jason Voorhees has been tagged in legally. Bill Nye unaware. Oh, now he knows. Plants him with a DDT. Taking his time on the cover. Hooks the leg, wrong part of town. 1. Look at the smile on his face, but he's not going to pin the man. Jason kicks out at 2. Tag out to his partner, Mr. Rogers. Might be thinking pile driver. Oh, or fist drop. The rather old school traditional values of the Mr. Rogers. And Bill Nye, on display! They had tapped their old school offense to include more vicious parts of the ring. That backdrop suplex on the ring frame to Jason Voorhees. Ref counting away. Up to 5 already. Whoa, Voorhees back to his feet. A big gorilla press slam to Mr. Rogers. Try to send him back in. Michael Myers in the way. Gonna do it again. Same problem. We're up to 7 with the count. Might end in a double count out if they can't get back in the ring. He's gonna try again, and Michael Myers still in the way. Now the steps are in the way. What are we up to? We're up to 9. It's gonna be a double count out because Jason is a dum-dum. Oh, hang on. Hurry. Oh my gosh, they somehow got in at 9.5, and now a pile driver to Voorhees. Ooh, ref help him out of that predicament. Almost had a double count out, narrowly avoided, into the cover off the pile driver. Leatherface is going to stop this in a hurry. And now a DDT for his efforts. Tag out to Bill Nye. Less than 5 minutes remain now. Mr. Rogers making sure Leatherface exits the ring in a hurry. Jason continuing to get worked over by Bill Nye. What's going on, Kate? Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Oh dear, choke slam coming up to Bill Nye. Jason Voorhees got him up. Got him down. Into the cover. 1. Oh, Gandhi across the ring to break it up. Down to 4 minutes left in this one. Oh, nice block. Blocks the suplex, does Gandhi. All this time with Jason distracted helps Bill Nye recover on the mat. Up he gets. Didn't seem to matter. Backbreaker from Voorhees. Gonna sit in it for a bit. Wear the man down. 3.5 minutes to go in this trios match. Oh! Just trying to punch his lights out. Off the ropes. 2 boots to the face of Bill Nye, the science guy. In comes Leatherface. Trying to position him just so. Off the ropes. Big leg drop. What you gonna do? 1, 2. Mr. Rogers with a diving save. Oh, up and over he goes. Not gonna be able to make a second one of those. Oh, Leatherface had him measured, got countered. Gets thrown to the canvas. Gets hooked. DDT. That's his move, simple and effective. DDT to Jason on the floor. Unfortunately, Myers is here to help Leatherface, but he's staying on the apron. 2. Whoa, Leatherface kicking out under his own power. Oh, what a bulldog. Wait a minute. Bill Nye was into a pin there, but a rope break. I've never seen that before. That was awesome. He got a move hit on him, but he had an arm draped over him, and it counted as a pin. As we are under 2 minutes remaining in this matchup. Lots of action in this one. Nothing settled, at least not yet, as Gandhi's fired up. Sends Leatherface to the opposite turnbuckle. Haluva kick! Pin that man! Into the cover. 1! Jason's there at the count of 2. Oh, we try to send him out of the ring. Leatherface's prone body in the way. Spikes Jason with a DDT. Tag into Mr. Rogers, but they're running out of time. Oh, gotta stay on Leatherface, who's crawling to the wrong corner, disoriented, doesn't know where he is. Mr. Rogers sends his victory, but he's got to get on him with there is only 1 minute remaining. Now he tries to calm the crowd down. No, I think they're just going to do this for a minute. They're stuck. Yeah, because Leatherface is crawling the wrong way, and Mr. Rogers is just taunting. So they're just going to do this for 45 seconds, and this is going to be the end of the match. They have Leatherface down and out, and it's just going to be this. As we're down to 30 seconds now. Leatherface, desperate, couldn't be farther from his corner as he's gone the wrong way this entire time. See, no, oh, wait a minute. With 20 seconds remaining. With 20 seconds remaining, the pile driver in the corner of the PBS. Get that man pinned, hurry up, Fred. Hooks the leg. 1, no, broke it up at 1, and we're out of time. A ding, ding, ding. What a finish. I mean, what a finish / not finish. Time limit draw, as so many of them are. That's why we put a 15-minute time limit on them to begin with. Love it. I mean, I still got everything I needed out of that trios match. That was a lot of action. I mean, it still solved nothing, but whatever. All right, so we alluded to this earlier. Next week, we're going to present the finals of the #1 Contenders Tournament for the Women's Championship between Ariana Grande and Wonder Woman. This week, they have a Dream Partner tag match to help set that up. Wonder Woman chose Medea as her partner. Medea accepted. Medea being the normal tag team partner of Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande, to counter that, has chosen Catwoman, a regular thorn in the side of most of the women in the division, to team with her to take on Wonder Woman and Medea. A strange bedfellows tag match coming up. As we said, there's that singles match between Ariana Grande and Wonder Woman next week to determine the #1 contender facing Katy Perry at the pay-per-view. Katy Perry, who's been on tour. That's why we haven't seen her on TREBUCHET in quite a while. A lot of outside-the-ring commitments for some of these female pro wrestlers in our league. Certainly let them out as need be. They are contractually obligated to step back into the TREBUCHET wormhole when needed. All right, as we get down to the ring for some tag team activity. Oh, and we're starting with the former tag team partners, perhaps future tag team partners. Like, no love lost between these two. No love gained either. Medea and Ariana Grande, who faced each other, by the way, in one of the semifinals of this tournament. Ariana Grande defeating Medea to find her way to the finals next week against Wonder Woman. I believe Wonder Woman may be counting on some sour grapes betwixt the two to help propel her team to victory here. Ariana Grande having to, if you'll pardon the expression, counter-program the inclusion of Medea at Wonder Woman's side. Oh, God! Oh, what's going on, buddy? Thank you so much for the cheers. Thanks for the blue laps. Let me read what he said here. Oh, God. He wrote, "I love you, Rad. You are the coolest streamer on Twitch. I hope you're having a great day." Thanks so much, Dad. Hope you're having a great day, too. It's very sweet of you to say. I don't know if I've ever been the coolest ever, unless you mean like body temperature. Because I do like to be chilly. Cold knee, warm bed. Cold room, warm knee. Something like that. Oh, big splash missed by Wonder Woman. Trying to make a splash and miss him. Now a cravat plex by Ariana Grande out of the corner as Medea and Catwoman are thoroughly entangled outside the ring. Medea just wailing away. In the face of Catwoman, Ariana Grande trying to break the arm of Wonder Woman, able to roll out. Good gravy. Hang on. Gutbuster there by Wonder Woman. Taking over on the diminutive Ariana Grande, at least comparatively. It's a literal Amazonian princess. Snap suplex, rolls over to the cover. Nice technique, but unfortunately the long legs of Wonder Woman under the bottom rope. Looks like Catwoman and Medea finally disentangled as Wonder Woman is sent to the floor. Medea turns her attention, Grande turns her attention to Medea before Medea can get a shot in. Good friends, better enemies, perhaps, between Ariana Grande and Medea, who, as we've mentioned several times here, on again, off again tag team partners in the women's division. Face each other in the semifinals of the #1 Contenders tournament that Ariana Grande is attempting to win next week against Wonder Woman. Oh, he's currently knocked her jaw into the third row. Gets to, but Catwoman across the ring with, dare I say, cat-like agility to break up that pin attempt. Wonder Woman just measuring Ariana Grande for a series of elbows. Tags out to Medea. Brewing hostilities between these tag team partners. But that could just me putting story in their mouths, let's say. It's a lullaby. I swear that's a lullaby, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit next, see what's up. It's like a lullaby playing in the background of this match. It's not quite the vibe we're going for. Pretzel rocks. Oh, off the ropes! Booted foot to the face of Medea from Catwoman, trying to smash the glasses into the face of Medea. Wonder Woman in to help her out. Catwoman could have been luring her into the matchup. What is she doing here? Oh, she just dropped Wonder Woman on the back of her head. And now 2 feet to the face. Out goes Wonder Woman. Catwoman turns her attention to Medea. Kicks her to the canvas. Calmly tags in partner Grande. What a choice Ariana Grande made here in Catwoman. She floats over and DDTs Medea to the canvas, dragging her away from the ropes. Trying to steal a pin before Wonder Woman can help her. No, Medea wisely rolls over, trips the leg of Grande. Keeps her up, all the way up into a power slam position. Nicely done by Medea. Tagging into Wonder Woman, who's back on the apron, obviously. Step on the wrist, the fingers on the hand. Ariana Grande then go into a cover in the face of Catwoman. Perhaps just to lure her into the, just tried to lure her into the ring, did Wonder Woman with that pin attempt right in front of her. Now going to work as a very quick Blue Thunder Bomb. All power in that one. Just got her up and down as fast as she could. Catwoman off the apron. Grande in trouble. In comes Medea. Drop throat first across the top rope. Grande trying to fight back. Floats over. Big DDT to Medea. Twist in the arm now. Gonna work the wrist of Medea. Oh. Slip on the shoulder joint instead. Oh, trying to tap her out. Got her locked in. Medea's struggling. Medea in a world of hurt here. Oh, able to power free. Oh, into the side slam. Medea just slugging away. Oh! Tossing her across the ring into her corner. And whipping her into a associated turnbuckle. Grande perched on the top rope. Medea chasing her. What is she doing here? What are you doing? Hooks one arm and then the other. Pedigree! Pedigree from the top. Grande's been wiped out. 1. Oh, and Catwoman saves it at 1. Good Lord. Grande in trouble. Medea tries to hit Catwoman, who evades. Catwoman kicked away by Wonder Woman. Medea dropping the elbow. Oh, I thought she was going to stay for the pin. Somehow Grande's back to her feet. Clearly in no position to fight. She just gets choked against the ropes by Medea. Set up for a suplex. Oh. Grande comes crashing down, desperate for a tag here. Makes the diving tag to Catwoman. Wonder Woman was tagged in on the other side here. Oh, hang on. Oh! Into the cover goes Wonder Woman. 2. Oh, Catwoman with a strong kick at 2. Thought the Piper's Pit was going to be it. Gotta come up with a different name for that. Grande in no position to help her tag partner at the moment. Medea and Wonder Woman trying to take full advantage of that as they pour on the offense against Catwoman here. Catwoman fights out of the corner, back to the center of the ring. Sends Medea into the corner instead. Across the ring now. Follows her up. Oh, Enziguri to the back of the head. Hooks the leg. Wonder Woman saves it before a count of 2 as Ariana Grande somehow is back on the apron here. Oh, Wonder Woman sent up and over to the floor. We got a 5 to exit the ring. Medea's still down, has been down this whole time. Oh, Catwoman! Whiffing on the splash attempt. Goes for the pin anyway. Too close to the rope. She's a little disoriented, obviously. Might be wise to tag in Ariana as she goes for another kick and misses because Medea wasn't back on her feet yet. Catwoman may be concussed and out on her feet at the moment. Single boot to the face. Just stomping away. Determined to finish the fight, though, is Catwoman. We'll keep an eye on the situation. Smartly, she tags in Ariana Grande. She's going to get some time on the apron to heal. Ooh. As she opens up Medea. And Grande. Oh, too close to the ropes in that armbar attempt. Oh, just got her face kicked off. But somehow pops right back to her feet. Oh, I don't know how wise it is to tag in Catwoman so soon after that potential concussion. She's going to go for the pin. And Wonder Woman's going to break it up. Oh, spinning Uranagi to Wonder Woman. Trying desperately to roll out of the ring, but can't. Ariana Grande still the fresher of the two competitors on her side. As Medea slowly begins to stir, is able to kick Grande away. Back on offense goes Medea out of nowhere. Big, oh no, wait! Rolled up out of the gorilla press! Got her! What a move by Grande, rolling her up out of the gorilla press slam! Getting the 3 count! Your winners, Grande and Catwoman! How about that? Some wrestling won them the match. What a counter by Ariana Grande. Building that all-important momentum. Heading into that huge match next week, one-on-one with Wonder Woman. Winner faces Katy Perry at the pay-per-view. We're doing 30-31 this week, so next week is the go-home show and the pay-per-view. The stream. Because it's only 1 week of TV, so it won't be too long. All right, in your main event of our first of 2 trebuchets of the afternoon, a huge singles contest, non-title, as your Multiversal Champion Superman has been tasked with going one-on-one with Black Adam. Now, in the corner of Superman are the other 2/3 of the world's finest, Batman and the Flash, Gordon. And in the corner of Black Adam, 2 members of the Legion of Doom. That's Lex Luthor opting to don the full Kryptonian battle armor, and the Joker opting to don whatever he feels like wearing. So we are going to get to the ring immediately. This one-on-one contest between Superman and Black Adam with a lot of interested parties at ringside. Burby-dee-bee-doo-bee-doo. All right. I reconfigured some of my Stream Deck so I can do Pretzel Rocks commands again. So I can just hit buttons quickly and skip songs. Mostly I wanted to be able to adjust the volume on the fly in case there was trouble. But you can only really, make out the song when there's no other sound in the soundscape. All right. Main event headed your way. Superman v. Black Adam. Non-title matchup. As we know, Lex Luthor of the Legion of Doom has that guaranteed title shot against Superman in the Multiversal Championship coming up at Cold Snap. Luthor looking to wear the Kryptonian down. A big match here against Black Adam. Perhaps even demoralize the champion if stablemate Black Adam can score a victory over Kal-El. Likewise, Superman looking to cement his legacy as the greatest multiversal champion in GWA's history. So far able to rebuke all efforts to take the championship from around his waist. You absolutely love to put the Legion of Doom and Lex Luthor especially in their place. And that begins with a singles victory against Black Adam here tonight if you can pull it off. Batman and Flash Gordon at the side of Superman, you can see them on the hard cam side there. Well, technically they're opposite the hard cam side. On the hard cam side are Black Adam stablemates, the Joker and Lex Luthor, who you cannot see. They're going to be the bottom right-hand side of your screen when they do make their appearance, however. Both athletes solely focused on the other at this point of the matchup. Oh dear. Black Adam out to the apron and soon headed outside the ring. Backdrop suplex coming onto the ring frame. That is a steel frame, folks. Some say it's the hardest part of the ring. I heard that somewhere once or twice. As the action is spilled out to the floor here. Normal rules apply. There are 10 counts. Outside the ring, there's a disqualifications in effect. All the interested parties at ringside can't get as involved as they wanted to see the Joker creeping up on the action there. Oh! Distracting Superman long enough to get spine-bustered by Black Adam. Now what's he doing? The Kondak elbow! Oh, into the heart of the Kryptonian. Hooks the leg, does Black Adam, looking for the win. 1, 2, no! Superman just rolls the shoulder. Black Adam can't believe it. Few can resist the devastating power of the Kondak elbow. Black Adam still on offense. Definitely been going his way since Joker provided that distraction. Superman running right into that belly-to-belly throw. Black Adam right on top of him to capitalize. Unrelenting against the Multiversal Champion. He's got to fight his way back into this thing. Crowd certainly behind him. Oh, big Russian leg sweep. Superman looks down and out here. Black Adam's got him measured. World's worst sharpshooter coming up. Oh, he's looking to tap him out. Center of the ring. Nothing anyone can do about it. Cal's got to fight free. Oh, Black Adam eventually dropping the hold when he realized Superman wasn't going to give up anytime soon. What's Soup's got in mind? Got him up. Jackhammers him down. Oh, a rope break. Eagle Eye, the ref, spotted that right leg under the bottom rope. Superman coming out of the corner. Big spear. Happy Boobalay. Soup's taking his time. Oh, hang on. Nice counter there by Black Adam. Absorbing the impact of that spear. Measuring Soups now. Able to evade. Big clothesline by Superman. I thought he was going for the him punch, but he may have misjudged it, turned it into a clothesline. Or perhaps Black Adam partially evaded the blow. Superman got what contact he could. Oh, there he got out of the way. Kidney punch to block the him punch. The Black Adam bottom. The Atom Smasher. Into the cover, and he's no. I was about to say he'd done it, but he's not done it yet. Superman once again kicking out. Pulling Black Adam back to his feet. What a main event. Him punch. Into the cover. 1, 2. No, Black Adam kicks it too. Superman can't believe it. Crowd wanting the fight forever, but I don't know how much is left in the tank of either men. Superman measuring Black Adam for another spear. Staring into the eyes of Lex Luthor as he gets back to his feet. Wait a minute. Black Adam rolls through, somehow staggers back to his feet. Trying to drag Superman away from the ropes for a pin attempt, perhaps. Drags him back to the center of the ring. Oh, he's going sharpshooter. He's gonna tap out the Multiversal Champion. Wrenching it in. Superman taps. Black Adam wins. A huge blemish on the record of Superman going into that title fight at Cold Snap. What a main event. Gosh. And another potential feud, this time with Black Adam, which means that somehow the feud between him and Lex Luthor has gone away. Even though you can see that it says R and R, that they're already in a feud. Anyway, I would like to exit and prepare for the next show, because I've already got it pre-booked. I just need to put it in. Let me back out of this and just go calendar, because this is the quickest way to do it. Just do this. Yes, please. Yeah, see, the feud's still there. Okay, tonight's show. Edit matches. And then pay these no mind. I must delete them immediately. Nothing. I mean, at some point I would love to run that, but today is not that day. Okay. In fact, I'm trying to get back to featuring some other tag teams we haven't in a while. Etc., etc. Let's go to Custom Superstars. Lane One and Doctor Strange. Team Supreme. Hanging out. Let's do... Who can they fight? Oh, I know. There we go. Reality check against Team Supreme. Now we're going to do some singles action. Continuing some feuds here. This is going to be an interesting singles contest. Custom Superstar Jason Voorhees with his manager Michael Myers, co-holders of the tag team titles. Taking on... Just one second, I gotta make sure... Yeah. Okay, taking on... Let's go Rogers with Bill Nye in his corner. Mr. Rogers. I'm gonna assume it defaulted to Bill Nye. Okay. Jason Voorhees versus Mr. Rogers. Action you'll only see on GWA TREBUCHET. Now we got ourselves another one-on-one match. Let's do one in the women's division now. Okay, Bride got a match last week. Tifa can have one this week. But unfortunately for her, she's going to have to face Hella. Oh, it's actually a closer matchup than I thought. Tifa Lockhart v. Hella. Let's see Singles activity in the women's division. Now, match number 4, we're going to do a GWA Trios match. Okay, there we go. Trios match. Where we are going to put all 3 members of... There we go. Of the world's finest, as I've been calling them. Batman, Superman, and the Flash, Gordon. Together against, well, the Legion of Doom seems like a likely set of opponents. So let's start off against Black Adam, fresh off that tap-out win on Superman. And we're going to put them in there with... Hang on one second here. There we go. I want to go Joker instead of Venom. And, ooh, is Lex... Yeah, Lex is the kind of guy that would not give him the satisfaction of fighting him. So he's not going to. So it's going to be the other 3 members of the Legion of Doom, much to the dismay of Superman. Who, and again, that's just mind games, based on the fact that Black Adam tapped him last week. Now he's in a trios match against the rest of the Legion, and Lex still isn't there. Oof. Getting under the skin of Kal-El, or at least that's the attempt. Okay, so that's some trios activity. Oh yeah, some genuine kazoo. All right, now we got 3 matches to book. Let's do some. Let's have some fun here. Let's do a normal tag team match for the ladies. So it's gonna be Yolandi and Tank Girl trying to get their belts back from the Black Order, which is Gamora and Nebula. So Gamora, Nebula, boom, bada boom, bada boom. Championship match, please. That's the one. So we'll have an entrance here. Okay, so we got a championship match. Entrance is on. Then we have the finals for the women's #1 contendership tournament. I'm going to go ahead and put that under Gold Rush rules. It's not going to be the last man standing one. It's going to be the Gold Rush rules, which is going to have a 20-minute time limit, etc., etc. Okay, so that's going to be Ariana Grande versus Wonder Woman. 1-on-1. Winner faces Katy Perry for the title at the pay-per-view. And then in our main event, we got a little something cooking here. Let's see what we can do as we book a 10-man Royal Rumble, which I will not participate. Now, I am not going to choose the champion to be the first or the first superstar here. I'm in fact picking a Predator because I'm pretty sure no matter what you do here, this person has to come out first. I'm going to put random anyway. Match options. Change participants. There we go. So, I can swap. Nope, back up. Can I edit superstars? There we go. You. Why does it have a Predator twice? I will never know. Okay, so a Predator's in the match. As well as a Predator we are having. Unfortunately, I have to go through the entire roster to do this part. Trashman's in it. Spider-Man's in it. Based on his win last week, The Mask got himself in it. Michael Jordan's in it. Our Predator's already in it. Who's left? There's a lot of Tylers. Tyler Durden's in it. Mahatma Gandhi found their way in. That's 2 weeks in a row for Gandhi. Good for him. Homie the Clown's in it. This is part of his rematch, so Hopper's in it. And the last participant, putting his multimedia championship on the line in a 10-man rumble, Spawn. There we go. I think I can still make this a title match. Hang on one second. That's good. Oh, I can't make it a title match. Anyway. Shoot. Custom match rules? No. Special, that's good, that's good, that's good. Well, let's just say if whomever wins this, I will just assign them the belt, and that'll be still part of the lineage. So this is technically still in our headcanon, and for really reals, this is a title match for the Multimedia Championship, as he is a competitor in this match. I don't know why we can't have a Rumble for a belt. That doesn't make any sense to me. What if I... You sure it's not under the participants? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Wait. Hang on, I may have just ruined it. Edit. Customize participants. No. So this one is still back to being a predator. Match options. It's just gonna wipe them out? Oh, that's so silly. Okay. 1 second, everybody. My apologies. Hopper's technically in it, but I just want to start from scratch. So a predator's still in there. Spawn, technically in there. Spider-Man, you're in there. Who's close by? Trashman, you're in there. Tyler Durden, you're in there. Okay. We have some M's? Yeah, we have the masks in there. Mahatma Gandhi. Michael Jordan. Who else am I missing? Oh, the H's. That's Hopper and Homie. There we go. Okay, like I said, even if it's technically like not in the game, we are absolutely counting this as a title defense for the Multimedia Championship of Spawn, as he is a member of the match. So, I'm just going to save this real quick. And I'm going to run to the bathroom, actually, as we start the show. So I'm just going to start the show from here, since we've already booked it. Oh, no, I want to know... Hang on, I'm going to run to the bathroom right now, and then I'll be right back, because I want to know where we get spit out of the wormhole. So, hang on 1 second. I'll be back to start the show. Alright, we back. We back, we chilling. We doing our thing. Man alive. right, we just put ourselves out in glorious, wonderful, transfixing, absolutely majestic, quite regal, and thoroughly enjoyed Leeds, England. Hey, not bad. Welcome to it. All right, starting the action off hot, as per Yalways. Tag Team Division activity. Team Supreme, Dr. Strange and Wong taking on Reality Check, Steve Harvey and Dr. Phil. Couple of docs on either side of this one. What's up, Doc? Can we rock? About to find out. As we head down to the ring for tag team action to open up this week's Trebuchet. Trebuchet number 31, I do believe. Yes, technically the 31st week of Trebuchet. As I said, next week we're going to be bringing you Trebuchet week 32, which is the go-home show for GWA Cold Snap. So we're also going to be bringing you that pay-per-view as well. So it's going to be 1 week of TV to set us up, and then 10 glorious pay-per-view matches for GWA Cold Snap. That is GWA's December pay-per-view here in the Universe calendar. We get down to the ring for the first contest of week 31. Team Supreme and Reality Check. Timo a Timo. I kind of wish, and if I were to do as large a roster as I have now again, I would absolutely give myself some leeway as to booking a second show, or perhaps auto-booking a secondary show, just so I could spit out like 6 more matches a week just to get more people involved. Like a whole show of like trios and tags, just to get a whole bunch of people exposure week to week to week. Because as it stands now, I have to remember who I have and who I'm using and who's in what feud, or try to generate feuds based on how I feel things should go headcanon-wise, or based on results of things, so on and so forth. Good gravy, the power of Wong. Oh, nice counter from Harvey here. I have no idea how he and Dr. Phil wrestle in suits. I admire them for it on some level. You can't not. Now Harvey's turned at a suplex. He's able to execute his, and down goes Wong. Wong place, Wong time. For the current Sorcerer Supreme of Earth, at least if I have my MCU up to date. As far as I remember, I don't think he was usurped in Doctor Strange 2 anymore. Oh, the release suplex sends Phil flying. In comes Doctor Strange to pick the bones. Hooks the leg on a pin. 1, 2. Almost puts him away. Steve Harvey may have contributed to the pin escape. Phil could have gotten out under his own power. Who's to say? Breaker into the dragon screw. Distracting Doctor Strange, however. His real foe, his legal foe, is currently Dr. Phil. We're going to go with gut shots into a spinebuster variation. Leg on the pin, get a solid 2 count. Is Dr. Phil climbing up top. Big splash off the top, hooks the leg. 1. Just a 1 count. For Dr. Phil, he can't believe it. Wong now chasing Steve Harvey out of the ring. That leaves the doctors alone. Oh my God! Orange crush from Wong outside the ring. That's the suplex into the powerbomb. Very smoothly done. Oh, and a double stop to the midsection of Phil. 2 through no. We got a Dr. Phil and an Uncle Phil. on the roster, I just realized. We gotta have some weird dream match scenarios. We just start throwing those things together. All the Phils, all the doctors. Got a bunch of, we got 3 Tylers, like in the game overall. Oh, that's a lot of Tylers. Pile driver by Phil DeWong. Able to tag in Steve Harvey. I don't know. Both members of the reality check have been kind of worn down here by Team Supreme. As Harvey is sent up and over the ropes to the floor. Wong just waiting on him. Take your time, Steve Harvey, says Wong. I'll be here all day to pull you into power bomb. Pile bomb? What about a power driver? Double underhook by Harvey. Nice extension on that butterfly suplex. Alexis will keep the fight going rather than tag out to Dr. Phil. Oh, gonna send Strange out to the apron. Strange able to counter. Springboard into the drop kick. Into the mush of Steve Harvey. Strange looking for the pin, center of the ring. Kick at 1 by Steve Harvey. Strange right back on the attack. Jack. Gonna crack your back. Oh. Gonna choke Steve Harvey out. Dr. Phil there to help his partner. Into the air raid crash. To Stephen Strange. In comes Dr. Phil. Looking to pick the bones. Strange out at 2. Oh, Strange fights free of a belly-to-belly suplex attempt. Goes low on the drop kick, kicking the knee out of Dr. Phil. Now he goes around Phil to tag Wong in smartly. He can recoup on the apron. Down goes Dr. Phil. In this our opening contest of the second week of Trebuchet. We're bringing to you, next week we got a pay-per-view on tap. First a go-home show of Trebuchet as well. Another variation of the triangle choke, this time by Wong. Gonna put the reality check to sleep here. Harvey in to save his partner. And he needed it. Oh, hang on. Pump handle into the downward spiral. Bitter end for Steve Harvey. And a short sit-out powerbomb to Dr. Phil, who is laid out on the canvas. Strange taking his time here. Going up top. Gets caught. Oh, Phil likewise. Dr. Phil gets caught. Planted with a DDT by Dr. Strange. Thinks that's enough. Goes for the cover. Phil out at 2. Oh, nice counter on the clothesline. Float over into the DDT by Dr. Strange. Tagging back into Wong. What are we doing? Oh. Just releases him in midair. Harvey with the save. Dr. Strange couldn't get in time to play defense. Does well on the follow-up, though, as Harvey goes up and over. No one for Dr. Phil to tag at present. Wong's gonna strike and strike fast. Oh! Puts him down with a black hole slam. Wong out at 2. Strange and Harvey preoccupied on the floor. Dr. Phil going up top. Beckoning Wong to his feet. What does Dr. Phil have in mind? Double axe handle. Pulls Wong back up once again. There's that stuffed spine buster. Does almost a package spine buster. But he is not done, folks. Oh no, Wong trying to roll free. What a boot. Side of the jaw of Dr. Phil. Now just biting the fingers. They're making a tag out to Strange. He's recovered and returned to the apron. Likewise, I would assume has Steve Harvey. Lung blower. Strange. Out to the apron. Desperation tag by Phil to Steve Harvey. Oh, Strange moves out of the way of Harvey's dive. Plants him with a DDT. Strange going up top. Gotta be thinking double stomp. Plants him. By them, I mean the feet of Dr. Strange into the tum-tum. And it does not get the victory. Back up he goes. 2 in a row. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. Team Supreme pick up the win on the second double stomp in a row. Means he had 2 finishers charged. Oh, there, the 1916. The double stomp. Couple angles on that. That's not the one that got it done.
Here are your winners, the team.
The team. I'll take it. Team Supreme, your winners in our opening contest. Ah, yes. Now we have some one-on-one activity. Jason Voorhees versus Mr. Rogers. Bill Nye and Michael Myers in their respective corners. Here we go. Well, let me just book on the Go Home show. We're definitely having a GWA tag match. So we're doing PBS versus ladies men next week for the tag belts on the Go Home show before the pay-per-view. Because as we said, there's already a guaranteed title shot for the Hellfire FC at the pay-per-view. So we will have a titles match to see if it's PBS or ladies men that they face. Or if there's some shenanigans, perhaps it'll be a 3-way tag match, which we can also book if that turns out to be required. It's not ideal, but if it turns out to be required, we can accommodate. But this is a singles match for the ages as Jason Voorhees is about to go one-on-one with Mr. Rogers. Rogers hoping to find a new neighbor. Jason looking to kill another victim for his mommy. Big miss by Jason here. You see Michael Myers, his championship tag team partner, in the corner of Voorhees. Bill Nye is going to be backing up Mr. Rogers, just can't see him yet. As Rogers wails on the way on the side of the head, the unprotected side of the head of Jason Voorhees, wisely avoiding the mask, is Rogers. Drop kick. Oh, single leg kick, excuse me. By Voorhees, I thought he was doing that double drop kick into the face. Surprising agility from the big man. More known for slowly stalking his prey. Then actively pursuing him. Oh dear. Rogers went at Jason full speed and just bounced off him. Standing drop kick gets a 2 count. Surprisingly, I thought he was going to kick out or it was just going to be a rope break. Kick out at 1. So he did kick out. Rogers waiting for Voorhees to stand. What does he have in mind? Has to steady himself. Oh, misses the big fist drop. Jason able to shake the cobwebs loose. Got him up. Throat first across the top rope. Stun guns him. Crowd hates it. Going into that backbreaker. Very close to the ropes here. It's not technically a submission, so he's going to get some time with it. Oh! Punches him in the side of the head, steps on his back, into the camel clutch. I don't know how this isn't a rope break. They're right there. The ropes are right there, ref. Bill Nye can't even look. But Mr. Rogers somehow fights free. Gonna need some time to collect himself. Pulls Voorhees into the pile driver. Hook that leg. Pin that man. 1, 2. Oh, Jason out at a strong 2. That was barely a 2 count after that pile driver. Rogers can't believe it. Maybe he's got a second one in the chamber. Voorhees against the ropes. Start working the back in midsection. Seize up the torso of the big man. Make it hard for him to move. Big leg sweep by Rogers. Everything going his way. It would be a shame if suddenly Jason Voorhees were to counter. Oh, drops a knee. King Kong knee drop into the pin. 2 and no. Voorhees just shoots that shoulder off the canvas. Getting closer though. Not quite 3. And back comes Voorhees. Oh, he's got him set up for the choke slam. Center of the ring. Plants him. Into the cover. 1, 2. Rogers out at 2. Jason needs to adjust his mask to believe what he's seeing. Oh God. Oh God, the iron claw to the forehead of Rogers. Voorhees trying to snap the skull. That is it. Referee waving it off. Rogers is out. Jason Voorhees squeezing his way to victory. I'm gonna skip through the replays a bit. There's that big choke slam. Thought that was it. But eventually, yeah, there it is, the face vice. Just squeezing the skull of Rogers. No choice but to submit.
Your winner, Jason Lawrence.
Jason Lawrence, as he's announced. Sorry, guys. And Google's worst ring announcer in the game. As we say every week. This is strangely Caribbean festive. All right, singles activity, women's division. Tiva Lockhart, Hella. Not much to say about this one. Honestly, just needed to try to fill the card and even things out. It's usually like 3 women's, 4 men, or 4 women, 3 men, depending. I don't do, honestly, I don't do 5 and 5 at the pay-per-view. Maybe I should try to do a better job of doing that. But I don't tend to develop. With the video game, it's easy to develop feuds if they involve the titles, because you can already, like, they can bubble up and be contenders and so on and so forth. It's hard to do personal feuds in a universe mode where I'm not taking advantage of the pre-canned ones that so far don't really do it for me. I do miss a nice year-long sort of like built-in story mode, but I also miss when they, I think it was like WWE 10 and 11 maybe, when they had the actual story creator and you could make your own little storylines. Oh, so much time on that. I did a scenario where Santino, like, remember that the greatest Royal Rumble where Santino Marella, they teased that he almost won and then Alberto Del Rio won? Well, I did a story where he did win the 40-person Royal Rumble, and he had to go, like, and everyone's like, oh, what a joke, he's going to lose, da-da-da-da-da. So in the build between, like, Rumble and Mania, Santino is, like, trying to go find how to, like, level up his game, essentially. So he goes to try to find people that he knows that can help him. Like, he goes to Jake the Snake Roberts. He goes to find the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And eventually, he winds up talking to Sergeant Slaughter, who teaches Santino Marella the Cobra Clutch. So I then added that as a secondary finisher for Santino Marella going into Mania. So he had the Cobra Strike, which is a goof move, essentially. But he also had the legit submission of then still keeping that Cobra on his hand and locking you in the Cobra Clutch, which is how I booked it. So the way to win that scenario was win the title at Mania with Santino Marella by submitting the guy in the Cobra Clutch. It was Edge at the time, but I think it worked out to be Randy Orton who faced, because that was also the Viper, so it was him against the Cobra, etc., etc. It was very layered and snake-based. Ooh, hella trying to snake out a win there, but just a 1 count on Tifa Lockhart. That was probably the one I was most proud. Well, there was another one I would say proud of at the time, but I probably wouldn't do it in today's day and age, where I had Chavo Guerrero, quote-unquote, beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania to defeat his streak. It was a year-long storyline where Chavo, after losing Eddie, after losing Benoit, was just not doing great. It took some dark turns, I'm not going to lie. Like, at one point, he ends up on somehow, like, hallucinates that he's on an old school episode of Raw and has to face Kane in an Inferno match. Oh, no! Completely whiffing on that senton is Tifa Lockhart. Anyway, tragically, like, you eventually end up defeating The Undertaker by countout at WrestleMania after, like, a very strange scenario that, like, ends up with the two of you at the top of the WrestleMania ramp. And Chavo's able to run all the way back and dive into the ring, and Undertaker's stuck and can't. Because he just can't make it in time because he's slow as hell because he's The Undertaker. But that then turned out to be like a bit of a St. Elsewhere's finish. Hang on. Solid 2 there. Turned out to be a bit of a St. Elsewhere's or Newhart finish. Because then it would pull back and reveal that Chavo had unfortunately had some sort of episode and was just sort of, let's say, dreaming that in the locker room, passed out on the floor. Ah, Tifa giving it her all here. Just can't quite put Hella away. I wish I'd been able to transmit those. I spent more than a month on each of those stories. That would have been what? PS3, I guess. Yeah, PS3. Oh, gosh. Eva just got stuffed. Hella pulling her limbs away from the ropes. Oh, Tifa's out. Tifa's out. Oh! And somehow Tifa gets out of that pin. Hella still pressing. Oh, Samoan Spike. Variation. No! Tifa again powering out. Hella getting closer and closer. We'll take one more major shot, I gotta figure. Oh! Quick rotation on that standing moonsault, but Tifa's still able to get out of the way. Sling blade by Tifa Lockhart. Trying to climb that mountain. Get back into this thing. Cradle shock! Into the cover, 1, 2, go! No! 2.9! Fans want one more. Tifa going up top instead. Sky Twister press misses. Hella waiting. her in the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Hella wins. What a contest. Hotly contested matchup in your women's division. Oh, looks like we're going feud. Or potential feud. 4-star potential feud. What a battle, respect. Da, 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 da. We're going to skip it because we build our own feuds, and I don't know. These never really seem to go anywhere. Okay, so coming up next, we have a GWA Trios match as the world's finest are taking on the Legion of Doom. And as the mind games continue between Superman and Lex Luthor, last week, Black Adam tapped out Superman in a one-on-one contest with members of the world's finest and Legion of Doom looking on. This week, it's a Trios match, and wouldn't you know it, Lex Luthor not on his squad for the Legion of Doom, staying out of the Trios match so he can stay fresher for their one-on-one encounter at Cold Snap. That has to infuriate Superman, you would imagine. Nice guy though he is, unable to get his hands on Lex Luthor until the pay-per-view. He can at least try to get a measure of revenge on the man who tapped him out last week, Black Adam. As he is involved on the Legion of Doom side in this Trios match, it is the world's finest of Batman, Superman, and the Flash, Gordon, against the Joker, Venom, and Black Adam representing the Legion of Doom. If you're thinking one of these things is not like the other, well, Flash Gordon's still technically a comic book character. Newspaper serials count. If you're remarking on Venom, yeah, he switched sides to join the Legion of Doom here. Repping DC. Repping Amalgam, maybe. There you see 50 minutes on the clock. This is a traditional GWA Trios match, so we do impose that strict time limit. Black Adam starting things off with Flash Gordon. Adam fresh off that surprise submission victory against our multiversal champion Superman, who thought giving up was the order of the day last week in our main event, rather than endure any further punishment. Bearing in mind he does have a huge title match coming up at Cold Snap, which we are going to be broadcasting for you next week. So I don't necessarily disagree with his decision to do that, but at the same time, it's got to get in the head of the champion and challenger. Champion knows that he can be beat. Challenger knows that the champ can be beaten. How about that all-important momentum? This is a feud that's gone back even before the Trios Tournament of Terror in September and October. Things are sort of bubbling up between these two. Lex Luthor has been after a Multiversal Championship match for quite some time, finally earning his opportunity to face Superman for the richest prize in our sport at Cold Snap coming up next week. Put tags on the side of the world's finest, and in comes Superman to face the man that made him quit just last week, and he dumps him over the top to the floor. Not a very kind welcome for Black Adam from Superman in this contest. He does allow him back to his feet. Oh, Superman drops to the floor. That'll restart the count at 1. Black Adam in command here. Nice power slam. Familiar style. I can't quite put my finger on who Black Adam reminds me of with the way he does his moves, but it'll come to me. Oh, desperation tag to the Joker from Adam. Power dampeners in full effect, by the way, if you're wondering how someone like the Joker can match strength with someone like Superman. Or indeed how any of the competitors can match strength with someone like Superman. Power dampeners in effect with our floating wormhole arena. They come with us to every place we visit. As we bring this entire building with us through the GWA wormhole, spits us out in a new wonderful city, and we present TREBUCHET. I don't know exactly how that works inside the city. Perhaps we float above it. So as not to damage any existing property. At most, we might inconvenience some park goers, perhaps, as we hover over top of a generally flat public space. Venom tag back in. Legion of Doom able to take over and get the advantage on our multiversal champion Superman. And I have to say, these last few weeks have been the most taxing, psychically, emotionally, on Superman, perhaps culminating in that submission loss to Black Adam, and an opportunity now, with a few weeks remaining before the pay-per-view, for Superman to sort of regroup, get his wits about him, because he is a huge contender in Lex Luthor coming up the pay-per-view. Right now, on the receiving end of a hammerlock snap suplex from Venom, who Lex convinced to switch sides, so to speak, to join the Legion of Doom. A second hammerlock snap suplex, this time to the other arm by Venom, who calmly walks over to his corner. Oh, hang on, Superman able to tag Flash Gordon. Venom interrupting his plans to take care of the new combatant on the side of World's Finest. Oh, what is he doing? He's going up top for a Super Samoan drop. What are we doing? Oh, God! Chicago skyline to Flash Gordon. Now it's time for Tequila Sunrise by Venom. That is... Oh, I thought he was tapping. He was just putting his hand down to brace himself to flip out of the move. Okay, I thought he was tapping. As we are down to just over 10 minutes left in this one. Third of the way through the time limit of this trios matchup. The Legion of the Doom has held the lion's share of the offense, I have to say. Riding a huge wave of momentum as their leader, Lex Luthor, has a massive multiversal title shot against Superman coming up at the pay-per-view. Mind games continue to be played as Lex Luthor is nowhere to be seen this week, as the other three members of his stable in combat against a team consisting of the multiversal champion Superman, Batman, and the Flash Gordon. As Joker now going to work on Flash. Oh, no. Nice float over there by Flash. Able to break free. Got him down, wailing away. Despite the name, not the flashiest offensive moveset for Gordon. A traditionalist. Oh! As Batman sees some action against the Joker. These two no strangers to one another. One wouldn't exist without the other, you could say. Oh, dear Lord! Snapdragon. Well, a Snap Tiger. Snap Tiger. Sends Batman head over heels. Now into the corner by the Joker. Slice bread number 2. That's his big finish. Hooks the leg on Batman. 2. Ooh, Batman kicks it too. Ooh, Black Adam calling for the finish here. Just setting up Batman. A little bit far away for my taste, but closes the distance. Trying to get him set up just so. Has him in the corner now. Sets him on the top rope. Follows him up there. What are we doing? Oh. Might have been taking an arm drag off the top rope. Batman fights free. Misses a big splash, however. Adam stalking his prey. Scoops him up into the spine buster. Hulking out about it. Into the cover. 1, 2. Batman kicks out. I think Superman made the save, but he missed. Attempted to make the save and missed. Superman all sorts of discombobulated in these past couple of weeks with everything going on. This is the most vulnerable the champion has looked heading into a major title defense. Up against one of his toughest rivals and quite frankly, arch nemesis. Oh, hang on! Atom Smasher to Flash Gordon just like that. Now getting dragged all the way across the ring. Flash Gordon is down and out. Black Adam can pull him virtually forever. 1, 2, he missed again. But Flash kicked out under his own power. That's twice now. Superman's attempted to make the save and whiffed. It's like his aim is off. His game is off. There is trouble in the Superman camp heading into this title defense. Cold Snap. I can't make that more clear. Quick tags on both sides. Sees Batman and Venom legal for their respective teams. Oh! Batman planted. Superman once again not only failed to break up that pin to help his partner Batman, he also knocked Flash Gordon off the apron so Flash couldn't help. Batman, fortunately for the world's finest team, kicked out under his own power, but Superman is just not with it tonight. Having an off night as the champion. Again, this all started last week when he got beaten by Black Adam, electing to tap out in a submission hold rather than fight on. I mean, you could make the argument that he's conserving his energy for the major title defense that he has, but not a very prideful moment for Superman, submitting to Black Adam last week. As the Joker goes for a pin on Batman, Flash Gordon in to make the save, and he does. Superman wisely stays on the apron, so he doesn't botch it. As we are down to just over 5 minutes remaining. 10 gone, 5 remain in this GWA Trios match. Batman's now sent into the corner. He's going to walk free. Venom measuring his opponent. Batman stands, able to counter. Scoops up Venom. Plants him with his own move. Center of the ring. 1, 2. Oh, Venom out at 2. Almost hoisted by his own petard. Captain Jean-Luc Petard. Superman accepting the tag in there against Venom. Looking to choke the man out. Trying to get some help. Joker there to help get Venom out of the predicament. Batman didn't quite have Superman's back there. It was an awkward spot. Superman thinks he's choked him out though and is going for a follow-up pin attempt. Joker's going to stop that one as well. Superman turning his attention to the clown prince of crime. Just under 4 minutes remaining now. Clock continuing to tick down. Venom still out, ref in the way. Superman pulls him back to his feet. Venom, that is, not the ref. Sends him up and over. If I didn't know any better, I'd say Venom embellished that one a little bit to try to get himself some space, but Superman closes the distance immediately. As the ref's going to start to count here. Third of the way through. Oh! Drops him with a huge punch to Superman. Sending him across the ring to where the Joker is laying as he himself rolls back into the ring to Superman. And him now flexing on Venom a little bit. Scoops him up. Into the corner. What's he doing? Throat first across the top. Superman calling for it. Desperation tag to Black Adam. Superman, Black Adam. Less than 3 minutes to go. Tilt-a-whirl slam by Supes. Him punch to Venom. That's the wrong guy, Superman. Once again distracted. Atomic drop. And Black Adam quickly tags out. Off the ropes. Into the face of the Joker. Less than 2.5 to go. Quick tag into Batman. Oh, Pele kick to the Joker. Right at the top of the head. Scooping him up. Burning havoc. pulls him away from the ropes. Into the cover off the burning hammer. 2, and Black Adam saves it with a double axe handle to the ankle. Less than 2 minutes remain. Spikes the Joker with a DDT. Joker is down and out. Batman trying to capitalize. Sends him into the turnbuckle. Drops him out of the corner. Moonsault, press. Into the cover again goes Batman. 1, 2, Venom makes the save. Minute and a half to go. Up and over goes Venom. Batman trying to keep focused on the Joker. In comes Flash Gordon to perhaps finish him off. Grab that man. Flash looking for that sleeper. Joker looking to get some time here. Sends Flash to the outside. 1 minute remains. In comes Black Adam for the Legion of Doom. Slides out against Flash Gordon. Back and forth they go. 45 seconds. Not a lot of time here. To be battling on the floor. Let me just type in time limit draw. Before it even finishes. TL draw. As we are under 30 seconds here. And they are in no danger of returning to the ring anytime soon. Even if they did, they wouldn't even be able to get a pin attempt in. As we're up to 6 now. 15 seconds left. It's 7. 10 seconds left. Coming up on 8. 5 seconds left. Coming up on our 9 count. This might be a double count out / time limit draw. Either way, that is a time limit draw / double count out. And off we go. Nothing settled there. Time limit draw / double count out. The first time ever. A concurrent time limit draw double count out. Oh, entrance is on for this one. Excuse me. As it is a women's tag team championship match. Tank Girl and Yolandi Visser, the bad guys, looking to regain their titles from Nebula and Gamora, the Black Order. Go ahead and get ourselves down for that one. No Thanos in the corner of his daughters. And no Harley Quinn or Billie Eilish in the corner of the bad guys. Women's Tag Team Championship match headed your way, and then we're going to have the finals of that #1 contenders tournament for the women's title. Ariana Grande taking on Wonder Woman. And then our main event of the evening, of the afternoon as well, a 10-man rumble for the GWA Multimedia Championship. I couldn't officially turn it into a title match rumble, but I can always assign the winner of the championship once we're done. Which is close enough for me. So I will do that live on air before I end up logging out. And then, as I said, next week we are presenting the Go Home show before Cold Snap and Cold Snap itself. Before we get to that, though, big women's tag team championship match headed your way right about meow.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Bad Guys.
There we go. To the ring. Sweet. It's more like pulpy film noir. Fine by me.
And introducing the champions.
Oh, they're so excited.
They are the World Women's Tag Team Champions, the Blue Bloods.
The Black Order. What an entrance. Boo, says the crowd. Boo. There you see the prestigious Women's Tag Team Championship on the line in this one. Straight up tag team contest. Pinfall or submission will get you the win and the belts. If you're the champions, you can also retain by getting your opponents counted out or disqualified. Here we go. That's what it's all about in this one. Bell rings and we are underway. Tag Team Championship on the line. Yolandi Visser in there with Nebula. Trying to earn back the women's tag team titles for the bad guys. The longest reigning women's tag team championships, or champions in our company's history. Had a heck of a reign after winning the titles from the Street Toughs so many months ago. Oh gosh. Stomach and chest first into the steps goes Yolandi Visser. You can see your partner Tank Girl looking on from the apron. Oh dear. Tank Girl forced off the apron as Yolandi sent right into her face, and now, since this is technically a tag team match, you can't get disqualified because you're allowed to be fighting the other people in the match. Yolandi back to her feet. Back in at a count of not even 4. Desperation tag into Gamora. She and Nebula, your women's tag team champions. Backpack stunner to Yolandi Visser. Beautiful extension on that dropkick. Fantastic height she got right into the face of Yolandi, who's desperate to make a tag to Tank Girl here. Oh, she gets stopped with an elbow drop to the between the shoulder blades by Gamora. Now just slapping the taste out of the face of Yolandi Visser. Got her up. Spikes her down. Just a 1 count. The resilient former champion. As we said, a lengthy and combative title reign for the bad guys earlier this year. Would love to get on top of the mountain once again. Black Order doing everything in their power to keep them off. Doing that stun gun to Tank Girl. Oh, from Gamora, following with the big boot. Now just driving the point of her elbow into the temple. Fracture the skull of the challenger. Into the cover she goes. 2 count as Yolandi Visser breaks it up. Yolandi and Tank Girl, along with Harley Quinn and Billie Eilish, comprising the bad guys. Harley and Billie currently on assignment elsewhere. Get them back in the mix soon. Oh, pulls her into the big boot. Does Nebula. Choke bomb to Tank Girl. Tag team champions starting to take over this contest. Yolandi desperate to help her partner. Can't do anything at the moment. Fresh tags on both sides. Dives for the save. They eliminate their partners, so now we're down to just Yolandi and Gamora. Yolandi going up top. Dives off with the clothesline. Now just wailing away on the forehead of Gamora. Trying to take advantage while she can. Snap suplex, center of the ring. Set up off the ropes now. Twisting it into a neck breaker, nicely done. Yolandi has Gamora down. In comes Tank Girl. Nebula finally back up on the apron. Gamora getting pinned. 1, 2. Almost had new tag team champions just like that. In the women's division, obviously. Unfortunately, I can't make unisex titles. Or trios belts, which I thought was weird. Like, if you can have trios and, like, quad squad matches, you should be able to have belts for those. What are we doing here? Tank Girl with a deadlift. German! Tag it into Yolandi. We've got Gamora isolated in their corner. Hopefully they can make something of it. Oh, the back elbow! Down goes Yolandi. In comes Nebula. Riptide. Center of the ring. Looking for the victory to retain the titles. 1, 2. Visser out at 2. Oh, gotta be thinking figure 8. Well, she calls it the infinity symbol. But you know what I'm talking about. She's in trouble. Oh! Tank Girl with the diving save. Still gonna go into the cover. Tank Girl's gotta tag up. Gotta tag up. Ooh. Yolandi's still somehow at it too. Struggling though on the canvas as back in comes Nebula. Playing a bit of possum as Yolandi. Into the Fez press. Tag out to Tank Girl. Just gets stuffed by Nebula. Running hip attack. Ooh, double underhook belly to belly. Certainly have Nebula in the right part of town. Oh, hang on. Looking to tap her out. Gonna need some backup from Yolandi here. No, Gamora in easily to break that up. Try a follow-up pin and tap for new champions. No, out at 2 again. Quick tag back into Yolandi. Bad guys pressing their advantage for all they're worth. Trying to find a way to put the champions down and out and reclaim the gold. Yolandi up to the top. Waits for Nebula to rise. Gets caught! Body slammed. Flips her over to the prism lock. Trying to tap out Yolandi to retain the gold. What a counter by Nebula! And she's done it! She taps out Visser, and the Black Order retains! What a catch! That was awesome. What a finish. Things looked like they were going the bad guys' way. But my word, what a catch by Nebula. Plucking Yolandi Visser out of midair. Turning it into that prism lock. Yolandi has to tap out. Looks like the Black Order aren't done. Viciously assaulting the former champs. Gosh. Meanies. Oof. More high-octane action in the women's division headed your way as we now have the finals in the one-on-one tournament to determine a number 1 contender for Katy Perry's World Women's Championship. The finals have come down to Ariana Grande and Wonder Woman. Winner of this one gets Katy Perry at the pay-per-view. Lot on the line. It's being contested under GWA Gold Rush rules, which just... The only major change is that it institutes a hard 20-minute time limit, meaning that the actual match can't take 20 real minutes. If it does, and we end up in a draw, I believe we're going to have a three-way at the pay-per-view. I feel like that makes the most sense. It's the easiest thing to do. Both competitors in the ring, 20 minutes on the clock. All the marbles, well, most of the marbles. The one remaining marble not in the bag in this match is the championship itself, but the opportunity to gain it is absolutely in the bag of marbles involved in this one. So in the first round of the tournament, Medea defeated Sylvanas Windrunner. Grande defeated Elvira. Wonder Woman defeated Oprah Winfrey. And then Harley Quinn defeated Laura Croft. So in your semifinals, Ariana Grande defeated Medea. And Wonder Woman defeated Harley Quinn to make their way here to the finals tonight. As we said, winner gets a shot at Katy Perry's World Women's Championship at the Cold Snap pay-per-view, quickly shaping up to be the latest pay-per-view that we're presenting. Shaping up to be the latest in a long series of pay-per-view. Our main event following this titanic contest, a 10-man rumble for the Multimedia Championship. Two-time champion Spawn putting it all on the line against 9 other competitors. No guarantee of when the champion is even going to enter the match, so no real champion's advantage whatsoever heading into this one. But you will see 9 eliminations, as we have 10 Multimedia division competitors. Ooh. As Wonder Woman drops the high knee at around the 2-minute mark of this one. Oh! Just going to work on Ariana with the Amazonian Princess. Unrelenting in her assault. Into the cover. 1, 2. Grande out of 2. Now you will remember that in the lead up to this, Wonder Woman and Ariana had a dream partner tag team match. Wonder Woman choosing Ariana Grande's regular tag team partner Medea to be on her side. So Grande responding by choosing Catwoman. That match ended with Ariana Grande rolling up Medea for the victory. Oh! Doesn't look to be too victorious at the moment as she eats a huge elbow off the top from Wonder Woman, who is now measuring Grande. Oh! For the lasso of truth. And it is, no! I thought it was over, but it is not over. Grande with some fight left. Just got lassoed. It was not enough. Big belly to belly by Grande. Trying to take advantage. Got to spin her away from the ropes. Gets caught. Drop toe. Oh. Gonna shatter the kneecap of Ariana Grande. Just kicks her over to Wonder Woman. Up to the top in a matter of moments. Stalking her prey. Death from above. Huge diving clothesline. Grande in a world of hurt. Another lasso. And that should do it. 1, 2, 3. That was predominantly Wonder Woman, who gets the title fight at Cold Snap. Wonder Woman versus Katy Perry coming your way. Almost time for your main event.
here is your winner, Wonderful Woodward.
Wonderful Woodward. It's as close as we could get, I guess. All right, 10-man rumble headed your way. I'm not going to futz with it any more than it's already happened. We're going to leave entrance. We're going to turn entrances off just to get to it. Mind you, it is technically a title match. I'm not playing any of these people. Not a one. Okay, just let that sucker load. It is kind of a pain in the butt that it, like, spoils it for you. Okay, shush. Oh, that seemed Christmas themey already. Doodly doodly doodly. Starting things off at the number 1 and 2 spot. The Trash Man and Tyler Durden. As the bell rings furiously to start this 10-man rumble. Winner of this one's going to walk out with the GWA Multimedia Championship as Spawn has put his belt on the line in this one. Taking the attitude of the Multimedia Championship in that you cannot defend against less than 2 opponents to the extreme by organizing a 10-person rumble is Spawn. There you see Hopper, the former champion, exercising his rematch clause here. He's 1 guaranteed shot so long as Spawn is champion. Having been defeated for the belt. Hopper now off the ropes, inside the rope moonsault on Trash Man, himself a former 2-time champ. Tyler Durden branching out into the singles ranks here, former tag team champion. Hopper himself a former multimedia champion. A Predator entering the fray. Oh, and out goes Hopper!
Has been eliminated.
Just like that! So much for his rematch clause. Out goes Hopper as the number 4 competitor comes into the match, and it's A Predator. Former number 1 contender for the Multiversal Championship, former competitor in the inaugural GWA Gold Rush tournament to crown that Multiversal champion. A heavy-hitting competitor, if ever there was one, is A Predator as we await entrant number 5. Mahatma Gandhi coming in at 5. Like we said, a 10-man rumble. We've only had 1 elimination so far. Hopper in and out. Big choke slam to Tyler Durden. Saw Mahatma Gandhi in 6-man action just last week. So impressed the GWA officials that he was added into this 10-man rumble for a chance to become multimedia champion. What a feather in the cap of Mahatma Gandhi that would be. As we await entrant number 6 of 10. Homie the Clown coming on through. Trying to become multimedia champion for the first time. Met by the Trash Man. Not a very warm welcome for Homie. Gut wrench into the sit-out, the layout doctor bomb there to Tyler Durden by a Predator, who, as we said, former competitor for the Multiversal Championship. So no stranger to title fights. Mind you, neither is Trash Man or Durden. Both also former champions. Oh, in comes Spawn, the defending champion, in at 7. As Durden hanging on by his fingernails, able to roll back into the ring. Spawn going right for the biggest competitor in the fight, A Predator. Spawn also in that Gold Rush tournament. Tournament won by current Multiversal champion Superman, who's having lots of trouble with the Legion of Doom and Lex Luthor especially. As we're about to see a fighter number 8 in this one. In comes Michael Jordan, a 3rd participant, originally in the Gold Rush tournament, now setting their sights on the Multimedia Championship instead. As Tyler Durden once again avoids elimination, and the ring is certainly filling up here. By my calculations, we have room for 1 more. And it's going to be one of 2 gentlemen. Ooh. Gandhi in trouble. Anytime anyone is near the ropes, trouble. Here comes number 9. Number 9, Spiderman. Spider-Man coming in at 9, another former champion. All right, ring is at max capacity. We're going to have an elimination before somebody else can join. Oh, God. What a powerbomb to Homie to Clown by the Trash Man. Would love to get his championship back. Rolling elbow as well. Waiting on one final competitor. Process of elimination will tell you that as soon as that countdown starts, number 10, The Mask, will be joining the fray. As soon as we have one more elimination, and it might be Gandhi right here. Out goes Gandhi. We are down to the final 8 of 10. Spawn going to work on a Predator now. I thought Trash Man was going to help him. Got distracted by Homie. Out goes a Predator. Again, we still have one more fighter enter this fray, and that is The Mask as soon as the countdown clock starts. Certainly going to be a lot of room if more eliminations occur. Before they get a chance to get out here. Oh, Trash Man staying alive. But for how long? Oh, again, narrowly avoiding elimination is the Trash Man as we finally get the, dare I say, final countdown. As competitor number 10 about to make their way. In comes The Mask. By virtue of winning that 4-way last week, another elimination for the current champion Spawn as out goes Homie to Clown. Spawn determined to actively defend his title by eliminating as many competitors as possible in this one, it seems. And these are your final half dozen. Pardon me, the final 5. As up and over goes Tyler Durden. Premature celebration from Spider-Man. Still a long way to go to win that title. Gut wrench into the Doctor Bomb by Trash Man. Jordan taking a breather under the bottom rope. Spawn just waiting for him to rise, going to help him to his feet. Oh, lying in wait was Jordan there. Nice knee strike to the face of Spawn. Now perhaps Mask and Jordan are going to double team. Nope. Jordan evades. Goes to work on Trash Man of all people. Spawn's got Jordan up. What's he going to do here? Hellstorm, center of the ring to Jordan. That's not going to get him out of the matchup, but that's going to wipe him out physically. Oh, God, and that backdrop suplex, viciously done. Spawn all over Jordan, but very easy to get distracted with so many competitors in the ring at the same time. It looks like Spawn's turned his attention to Spider-Man, now to The Mask. Just looking for his opportunity. Oof. To thin the ranks further and defend his multimedia championship. Hang on, go behind by Jordan. Into the rolling Germans. Up and over as he releases that third. Oh, Maz with a diving clothesline. The back of the head of Michael Jordan. That one from Spawn drops him. Spider-Man climbing under the ropes to escape the Trash Man. Exploder to Jordan from Spawn. These final 5 have been fighting for a while without elimination. He says, hoping The Mask gets eliminated. And out he goes! We're down to the final 4. Spawn again eliminating another challenger to his multimedia championship personally. Jordan up. Jordan in trouble. Oh, Spider-Man abandons his bid to get rid of Jordan. Spawn takes over. For whatever reason, they decide to trade opponents. Spawn desperate to get Jordan out of this thing. Spider-Man working on the Trash Man. And he's gone. Spider-Man, Spawn, and Jordan remain. Down to the final 3. Spawn's in trouble. Jordan's gonna help. Oh, we're going to have a new champ soon. Spawn's got to fight free of this. Spawn able to muscle his way out of that predicament. And there it is. Down to the final three. One of these three men is going to walk out with a Multimedia Championship. Spawn sent all the way across the ring. Dial it up. Spawn is out. Frog splash by Spider-Man. Jordan going to throw him out. No, Jordan turns his attention to Spider-Man. Spawn back to his feet, but clearly dazed. I can't believe Jordan sought to attack Spider-Man instead of Spawn. Could have eliminated him and guaranteed yourself a new champion. This now Spawn has had some time to recover all the way across the ring. Jordan going after Spider-Man. Flips him over. Spider-Man is gone! Down to Jordan and Spawn, and he scoops him up for a Hellstorm! Plants him! Spawn looking to retain the title! Oh, Spawn has Jordan locked in for the Rolling Germans now. Looking for that third. Drops him on his dome. Jordan back to his feet. Scoops him up for another Hellstorm. It is all Spawn. Oh. But he still has to throw him up and over the top rope. Jordan still has a shot as long as he's got legs underneath him. Jordan. Oh, tried the suplex. Spawn gets out. Another German. A desperation counter from Michael Jordan may have been his last gasp. Now Spawn positioning him in the corner. Gonna try to scoop him up and throw him out. Got him on the turnbuckle. Gonna flip him over. And then dump him. Spawn retains the Multimedia Championship in a 10-man rumble. What a win. Take a look at some of the action of the latter stages of this one. There you see Spider-Man had him on the ropes, but Michael Jordan turned on him. And then it was all Spawn at the end of this thing. 2 Hellstorms and then dumping him out of the ring. As Sean retains the Multimedia Championship. I don't have to change anything. That counts as a title defense in my book. Nicely done to end this episode of Trebuchet. Holy moly. I never in a million years thought that he'd come out with the belt. I thought maybe, at best, he'd come out like 10th, and that would be the best he could do. So I would like to exit. I would like to back up. Back it up. Calendar. We're going to skip TLC. I don't think there's anything fun on TLC, so I'm just going to go here to get us to our next Trebuchet show. There we go. We also have like a bunch of news that I don't care about. Okay, there it is. We have a go-home show, and then we have 10 matches to book on Cold Snap. So I'm going to book these 2 things over the course of the next week, and then present them to ye. But that is going to do it for me for today. And I would like to thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. I'm wishing everybody out there chill vibes and clear skies. And if you happen to find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. Quick shout out and a thank you to Rasco, to Kate, to Uwu for hanging out today. Nice to see y'all. And let's see if I can spread a little love on our way out of here. Oh, there we go. All right, ta-ta, y'all. I will be back on the air Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Time for more adventures with Herb Langley as we patrol the Starfield. Until such time, I am done here, so I'm going to go ahead and say bye-bye. There we go. Bye-bye.